is that? I don't want to touch it, man.
What does it say?
What is this?
What does it say it is?
In this video, we will be cruising on the Norwegian Sun, departing from Port Canaveral, and we are going to seek to show you absolutely everything you need to know. Stay tuned. Let's start with the arrival at Port Canaveral and the boarding of the ship. So we're with Norwegian today, so that's where we're going.
And we're also veterans too, so y'all do
You don't have a reservation? Okay, once you get up here to check in, tell them you want to book with lots of honor.
Okay.
Just say that. That's the
Lots
best,
of honor.
Best,
That's the way to roll.
That's the best rate we can give you.
Okay.
All right, good deal, man.
All right, so we're gonna valet park the vehicle for you. This is your claim check. This is how you get the keys back when the cruise is over. Super important you don't lose this. I recommend to take a picture of it.
Okay.
Or I guess if you're filming, you got it. So yeah, super important you don't lose that.
Okay.
So just go ahead, get whatever you got to bring with you out of the vehicle. Once you got everything out of the vehicle, make sure you leave the key in the car.
Okay.
And then you're gonna head around the yellow building up front, talk to Bianca in the window.
Okay.
And then you'll be good to go from there, all right?
So for parking, we looked that up online on our way down, and we are parked at the Park and Cruise. It is right before you get into the terminal area. If you're coming from 75 from the north end, coming in that way, it was what, $8.95?
Yes, with a military discount.
That's with the military discount. Otherwise, if you book online, I think it's like $10. But you're not going to get a whole lot better. You may search around and find something $1 or $2 cheaper. I don't know. But it's not going to be much better if it is.
I do believe they give you a little bit more of a discount if you book before you arrive.
Yes, they did say that. If you book early, you get a bigger discount. But no matter where you go, listen, if you get closer to the port, it's going to cost more. But either way, you're generally going to be taking a shuttle. So taking a 5-minute shuttle ride or a 10-minute, does it really matter when you can save, $5, $10 a day or so? So, hey. Only 7 minutes. So we've got a super nice lady here helping us. But we're here. We're going to take you with us into the ship. Let's go. Okay, so we just got off the shuttle, arrived at the cruise terminal, and we just dropped off our luggage. And I just always want to share this. You get off the shuttle, you hand your bags off, and there's no receipt, nothing like that, and it always feels so strange, but that is just how it works with cruises. You hand those off, it's got the baggage tags on it that you will get from your cruise organization, in this case Norwegian for us, and it will end up outside of your stateroom door. That is how it works. Feels strange, but it's completely legit. So now we just have to go in, go through security, our boarding passes, passports, all that, and before you know it, we will be on the ship, so let's go. All right, so we just came through the security area here at the Port Canaveral Cruise Terminal. Very simple process. You just show your passport, you show your boarding documents, and you literally just go through a little scanner. You run your carry-on bag through, come out the other side, and you are good to go. We're now about to go through the boarding process on the ship, but so far, super simple, self-explanatory, plenty of people around to help answer questions for you as you go. So let's continue the process. Okay, so we just went through the check-in process and we are actually in the process of boarding the ship now. But the check-in process was so simple. We checked in, gave them our passports, they checked us in, gave us our card, took pictures of us, and we are boarding the ship right now, so come on with us. All right, you ready, Kel?
I'm so ready.
All right, let's do it. First feet on board the Norwegian Sun. Yay, here we go. Our final processing coming on the Norwegian Sun. So here we go. You got your little card. Okay, so this is a very first for us. We are on board a couple hours before all the initial briefings, and literally we stepped on the ship and they are already doing the muster brief. We were almost the very last person to get on board the ship. Our trip down to the port was absolutely crazy, full of drama. All kinds of things went wrong. We've got it on a video. We're gonna link it up here. When you get a chance, check it out. It's probably one of our best. It is absolutely crazy. But on with the Norwegian Sun. Let's go. The muster brief is where they take you through what to do if the ship is sinking. So we're about to do that, which looks like on the Norwegian Sun, that's going to involve us standing in sort of a formation out here along the outer railing of the ship. All right, we are going on board inside the Norwegian Sun right now, and we were going to take you and we were going to show you the ocean view room. We haven't got to do a review of that yet, so they are having the sail away party right now. So let's go do the sail away party.
Yeah.
All right.
I am your cruise director, and I come all the way from beautiful Colombia. To the right. Brand new things. You gotta move to the right.
Directly behind me is the last little bit of Port Canaveral as we are departing. Port Canaveral is an amazing port. It is the second busiest cruise terminal in the entire world. Number one is Miami. Number two is right here at Port Canaveral, not far from Orlando, Florida. 4.5 million cruise passengers come through here every single year. So hey, that's it. In this video, I'm about to give you a complete walkthrough of the Norwegian Sun. We're gonna go through the dining, the entertainment, the shopping, the pool and deck side. We're gonna go through the fitness options. We're gonna take you through absolutely everything, so let's get started. For Kelly and I, almost every day begins with time in the Word of God and prayer. After that, where should we begin in this awesome ship, the Norwegian Sun, and beginning to show you what it's like? Many people in the past have mentioned how they want to hear about the dining, so let's start there. The Norwegian Sun is absolutely loaded with dining options. There are three primary locations that are complimentary for your time here on the Norwegian Sun. One is the Garden Cafe. This is your buffet option. It is open many times throughout the day, and there are people continuously flowing in and out of that buffet area. When the curtains are down, that's when the preparation is in progress. When they go up, that's when the food for the day is revealed. They have new specialties, it seems like every single day. One day we had Mexican, another day it seemed like it was Indian food. We've had hibachi, all kinds of great food. Love the taste of the Norwegian Sun Garden Cafe. Then there is the Four Seasons restaurant. This is more of a contemporary feel to that. Great place to eat. And then finally there's Seven Seas. Seven Seas is more of your traditional, what you would think of in terms of cruise dining. Dining at the Seven Seas restaurant is great. It is traditional cruise dining where you select your appetizer, your entree, and also your dessert. But the atmosphere is just extremely elegant. Sometime during your stay in the Norwegian Sun, make sure that you take time to spend an evening dining at the Seven Seas. Something a little different with Norwegian than maybe, say, the Carnival is you don't have set dining times. These multiple locations are open at various times throughout the day, and you can basically flow in at the time that is most convenient for you. In addition to these primary locations, there is the Great Outdoors Cafe. Kelly and I absolutely love this. It's on the back of the ship. It's a covered area, and you have tables sitting out there, and it's open at different times for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A great way to take in the sea, to take in the port area while enjoying some delicious food.
Does this not look absolutely delicious? I cannot wait to try it.
If you want to take in some of the sort of a classy feel and sit back in some comfortable leather chairs, I would recommend to you Moderno. It is open for breakfast and is open for lunch. Breakfast has a continental breakfast, and then at lunch, you can feast yourself on some great pizza. And if you happen to have a picky eater with you, no worries with that. In addition to the pizza, you can usually find a burger station somewhere, either at the Great Outdoors or at the Garden Cafe. And never forget that you also have room service available. There is a slight charge, maybe $7, $8 for things, but you can order absolutely anything on the menu, from burger to pizza to macaroni and cheese. And also at all of these other locations, there is such a huge variety on the menu, you will find something that everyone will like. And if you happen to have a special craving, there are plenty of specialty restaurants there to help that out. There's 7 in fact. You can get everything from French, Italian, Mexican, sushi. There's a steakhouse, all kinds of different things to help you satisfy the craving that you have. There is a charge at all of the specialty restaurants, but hey, if you got a craving, at least there's something available there so you can satisfy that craving. While taking in all of this great eating, you may want to get a workout in while you're here on the Norwegian Sun, so let's go check out the fitness options. For me, I want to start off any day with a workout. So I always want to find where the fitness center is on any cruise ship. On the Norwegian Sun, it is on the forward part of the ship on deck 11. So I'm going to take you through now so you can get a feel for what the fitness center is like here on the Norwegian Sun. But that is not all the fitness options available on the Norwegian Sun. Directly around the corner, there is another room that is set up for yoga, calisthenics, CrossFit. So I'm going to take you in there now so you can check that out. Directly behind me, right as you come in the entrance of this room, there are sign-up sheets for Pilates, indoor cycling, Fight Club, body sculpt, a whole variety of different group exercise things that you can engage in while you're here cruising.
That was an awesome workout we had this morning. Out of all the ships I've ever been on, this is by far my favorite jogging track. I love being able to run in the shade. It's fabulous.
The jogging track happens to be on the same level as our room, so why not check out our room now?
All right, so we are about to go into our ocean view stateroom and check it out. Let's see what we've got. All right, here we are.
Voila!
Voila!
Awesome.
We got an awesome, beautiful king size. That's king, queen.
I think it's a king. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a king size bed.
Beautiful bed.
Yeah.
And wonderful couch to sprawl on. All right, let's do the reveal, babe.
The window?
Let's reveal the window. Let's see what we got.
You ready? Then
Yep.
we're gonna count down.
Yep.
3, 2, 1,
One.
and.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay,
Get that the
so
rest of the way there.
we sort of have an ocean view, but we have a walkway that goes in front of our ocean view.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay,
That's
right?
actually the jogging track.
Okay.
So instead of it being on the top deck, it's here, which is sort of cool. It keeps you a little out of the wind, but that's the jogging track. So if you're coming out of the shower, make sure your curtain's closed, or the joggers and walkers may like, whoa, hey, how's it going?
So I came back in my room to get my phone on the charger, and there's some creepy guy staring in my window. I don't know. All right, and then we have our TV, our drawer space. What's in that far drawer to the left there?
This is
A fridge. Yo!
Oh, what we got? Got some water, some
Cool.
more water, and more water.
All right.
3 types of water.
That's probably not free.
Probably not. Closing that.
Got our TV.
Bam.
Good amount of storage.
Yep. Regular drawers here.
Yep. And over here we have even more storage, which is fabulous. So, let's see, what we got, babe?
Up here we've got our
Our
safe.
safe.
So this is where you want to keep your passports. This is where you want to keep your wallet, all of your stuff. You set your own code for that. Keeps it safe, no matter whether the room steward or whoever's coming in and out. Keeps you good to go on that. So we've got a little extra shelf space with that. Got a few shelves here.
Fabulous.
Multiple drawers. And then back here, bam, full length mirror. Got plenty
Oh,
of
wow.
storage here
We
for
got
your
a
stuff.
lot of storage in here.
Life jackets so you can keep it safe in case you're going down. And so that's looking good.
All right,
The bathroom
bathroom.
reveal. Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
All right.
Bam. The most important room in the house. When you need this room, there is no more important room in the entire ship.
Okay,
But it's cool.
we need to check the toilet because
Yes.
if you've watched our previous vlog on Carnival, we had a trouble with the toilet. So we're gonna see if this one works.
My friends, Carnival gonna have their issues, but they fix them really quickly. Okay. We're gonna push it again. Push the button again. It's not working. The key is the button.
The button.
The test of a good toilet is that you push the button once and it works. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, and 1.
Ah, it works. Hey, what is that thing above the toilet?
Oh, I'm fresh now.
What is that for real?
I don't know. In fact, I don't know where that's been. I don't know why what is that?
Is it a hair dryer?
It's like a vacuum. No, the hair dryer's in there. This is the hair dryer.
What is that?
Oh my goodness. I mean, seriously, does it like dry it off a bit after it's done? I don't want to touch it, man.
What does it say?
What is this?
What does it say it is?
It says Elite. It's Elite version what? I don't know.
Surely
It blows out air, warm air.
It's a hair dryer then.
No. This is not enough to blow dry your hair. And there's I don't think so. I'm not sure where that's been.
It's a hair dryer. There's no other hair dryer around.
So what do you think about the room, Kel? What do you think?
I think it is fabulous. I'm super excited about being in this room. I love having the couch to lounge on when we watch TV or just hang out at night. Like, I love this room. It's great.
Awesome. All right, good deal.
We are going to check out the pool and the decks on the ship.
And I cannot wait to show them this. It is so beautiful up here.
It's gorgeous.
A quick tip for anyone who is a first-time cruiser. There is no need to bring any towels at all. Not only do you not need towels for regular bathing, but you don't need beach towels or towels for the swimming pool either. And if you need a fresh one, there are stations available. All you have to do is swap them out and you are good to go. There is plenty of recreation on the Norwegian Sun. There's basketball, there's shuffleboard, there's an arcade, and there's even golf. I am inside the cage with Kelly for her golf shot, so this is super dangerous, probably not very smart on my part.
I have not swung a golf club since I was probably 20, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to really embarrass myself in front of all of you guys, but hey, I'll give it a try. Alright. I think you hold it like this, right?
Sure.
Here we go.
Good warm up, good warm up, good warm up. Nice, good shot. If you prefer to relax inside the ship, there's plenty of room for that as well. There are literally lounges at almost every turn. Let's talk photos on the Norwegian Sun. There will be many times while you're sailing that they will take your photos, and when they do so, they will ask for your stateroom. This makes it very simple whenever you go to review the photos that you have and see if you want to purchase some of those. All you do is you come to the kiosk directly behind me, you take your stateroom card and you swipe that. It pulls up the photos for you and your guest. You're able to go through, order what you want to order, and just discard what you don't. If you prefer to look at the hard copies, all you have to do is look at your key card. There's a 4-digit number, and back behind the kiosk, there's actually these folders. You find the one with the number that corresponds to yours. You open it up, and you have all the hard copy photos that were taken of you during the cruise. One of the amazing things about sailing on cruises is you have the opportunity to make friends from literally around the world. This is 3 of my new friends from China, South Africa, and India. All right, having a great time.
Us too, bye.
That's good. Bye. Hey, that's great. I love that behind.
All right.
And if you're up for shopping while you're on the Norwegian Sun, there are plenty of options available. Everything from jewelry to regular retail gifts. You can get all kinds of things, and that's spread across multiple levels on the ship. The casino is not something that my wife and I partake of personally when we are cruising. However, they do have one on the Norwegian Sun, and it's a pretty popular place, so I'm just gonna take you through so you can see what that looks like. If you want to have internet access while you're on the ship, that is available. You just go by the main atrium and they have some kiosks set up where you sign up for that. However, the internet is a little pricey. Concerning electrical items, it is important to note that there are limited electrical outlets available in your stateroom. There are also special requirements on the type of power strip you're able to bring. One key cruise tip is to bring an approved power strip. We have a great one that we recommend, and we have placed that on our cruise nice to haves list. If you're interested in that, we've placed it in a link down in the description. If you want to ensure you are up to speed on everything going on the Norwegian Sun, one thing you want to be sure to check out is the Freestyle Daily. This is delivered to your stateroom every single night, and inside of that, you get a breakdown of all of the next day's events, all the timelines, all of the important information you need to know to maximize your time of fun while sailing on the Norwegian Sun. If you don't have your Freestyle Daily with you and you forget what's going on, be sure to check out the monitors that are located around the cruise ship to find out what the next event is on the schedule that you may be interested in. While sailing on the Norwegian Sun, there is a full lineup of shows to take in every single day. Directly behind me is one of the prime locations to take in those shows. It's the Bliss Lounge. The main theater on the Norwegian Sun is called the Stardust Theater. Let's go in and have a look. If you are like me, early on any morning, one of the first things you want to find is coffee. And on any cruise ship, there's usually one cafe or dining area that has coffee around the clock, fresh coffee in the morning. Let's get us some coffee and let's get the day started. Good morning, how are you? It is about 5 o'clock in the morning and we are just kicking off day number 2. Got my coffee, got my time in the Word of God. This is how we kick off any day. And right after this, we're gonna be heading off to the fitness center. But today is an exciting day. We are going to Key West, Florida. Back behind us, you see Key West, Florida. We are so super pumped to take you guys ashore with us here at Key West as we are arriving. We are going to have so much fun. We are going to show you around all the details. Cannot wait. That's easy.
Why?
Man, have you never seen Pirates of the Caribbean? I mean, there's like ships out there like pirates. Gotta be protected.
So you think pirates are going to take over the cruise ship?
Not a Norwegian, because we have the Coast Guard with machine guns that are protecting us. All right, so we are going ashore now at Key West, and it is at a U.S. naval base where you arrive at Key West, and they stress time and time again that you cannot have any photography when you're going through that process at the U.S. naval base. So we're gonna have to cut off the cameras. When we get through to the other side, we will pick back up with you, and here we go. We're so excited. Okay, we have made it through security. We are on the other end, and actually, when you arrive at Key West, Florida, one of the things they have sort of built in is they have tons of shuttle buses. They are free, they are complimentary, and they take you into downtown Key West, Florida, and get you around to all the shops. So exciting, we're gonna take you around, show you all of that, so let's go.
So one of the things you'll notice about Key West, Florida is that there are chickens kind of just out and about everywhere. So you can see some behind me. They're just hanging out, having a good time. We're at a restaurant here and
It's about to bite your coat.
I think he was just making me scream.
Yes, we were just having a little fun. And if you don't know this about Kelly, if you've not watched much of our channel yet, she's a little jumpy and she scares quite easily.
But we have had chickens in the past, so I'm not super afraid of chickens, but
Oh yeah, she was not afraid just now. She just jumped, just a friendly jump.
well, you know, roosters can really hurt you.
And while you are ashore at Key West, here are some of the great options that are available for you within walking distance. Another wonderful option while you're at Key West is to go to the aquarium. Many people have recommended that, and it is definitely in very close walking distance. One thing you have available for you at Key West is they have trolley tours and bus tours. These things do not cost a whole lot, and they're available on almost every street, so that's a good way if you have a limited amount of time, like if you're there on a cruise, where you can get around and see a large portion of the island. So back behind us, we have the Ghosts and Gravestones tour bus, just another one of the tour buses that is available here at Key West.
Yeah, but you know what? I haven't seen them running very much today.
You know, I haven't either. I think their business is a little dead. That was cheesy.
Cheesy!
Oh well.
We have seagulls flying all over our heads. I'm really concerned that you might get pooped on.
Here, look, here it is.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Just wait and see.
One of the great things you can do at Key West is you can go to the marina. It is a 5-minute walk from where you get dropped off at, and the views there are absolutely tremendous. They have restaurants there that are just so quaint and just great food. And then they also they are doing live feeding of carp. These things are humongous, and it's just really cool to watch. So free, cool time, go to the marina. All right, so we just spent a little time hanging with some of the locals, and we just asked them what to do, because right now we only have about 4 hours. That's not time to do a whole lot at Key West. And one thing they said is Duvall Street. That's sort of like the main strip. They said it really comes alive at nighttime, well after we're gone. We asked about some of the tours and sightseeing things. They said the Hemingway Museum, you'll hear a whole lot about that if you come to Key West. They said that's cool if you've read a lot of the Hemingway novels. We just got to be honest, we haven't, The Old Man and the Sea, all that, we haven't done that. But they said that the Shipwreck Museum is pretty cool, and they said that the Butterfly Museum is pretty cool. Now, I never in my lifetime, Butterfly Museum, well, I totally would be like, no, I'm not going to do that. But this was a couple of young dudes, and they were pretty hip, pretty cool, and they said it was actually pretty neat. So, Butterfly Museum, and then also the Shipwreck Museum, Hemingway Museum, if you have read his books. So that's what I've got so far.
Yep. We are on Duvall Street, which is the main strip here in Key West, Florida. So we're gonna take a stroll down it and see what we can discover.
All right, so we are on Duvall Street, and here is what we are learning. Key West is absolutely amazing. This place is absolutely littered with just amazing little quaint restaurants. There is shops, and it is not the regular jacked up tourist cost. I mean, whether it's getting cheap souvenirs and shirts, I mean, it is fun, it is tropical, the way that America does it. So what do you think?
It's been great so far. I feel like we're gonna run out of time though. We need more time to see everything that we really want to see in Key West. So that means we're gonna have to come back.
We're gonna have to come back. But you will love it when you come to Key West.
Yes.
It turns out that Key West, Florida is the place of presidents. Behind us, we have the Harry Truman Little White House. For those that do not know the history, Harry Truman was the president of the United States at the very end of World War II. One attraction you definitely want to see when you're at Key West, Florida is the southernmost point. It's a mile or so away, so you can easily walk it, but you can also rent mopeds, or there's a free trolley system that runs a route called the Duvall Loop and takes you throughout Duvall Street. All right, so back behind us, that big red cone right there, that is mile marker 0, which is located here at Key West. So if you want to go all the way to that southernmost point, it is directly behind us. But as you can see, also behind me, there is a huge line of people waiting to get their photos with that. But we have only 1 hour to make it another mile up Duvall Street so we can get on our shuttle back to the cruise ship, so we don't have time to wait in line. But this is photo proof. We've been here.
We made it.
Made it. And now we've got a long walk back. All right, so we are arriving at Nassau, Bahamas, and we are about to take you ashore. So let's go check it out. We're gonna show you all the details and take you all around. Okay, so I just got smacked for my very first time in the Bahamas. And before I knew it, I had a first time in my life experience. I'm getting some sort of beauty treatment. I didn't even know what it was. Welcome to day 3. Initially, our cruise ship was scheduled to go to Cuba. However, literally hours before we were scheduled to arrive there, the United States issued restrictions forbidding U.S. travel to that country. So our ship was redirected to go to Nassau, Bahamas. We had a little time before we arrived in Nassau, so Kelly and I spent a little time poolside.
So once again, another bathroom mishap happened.
Oh no.
You ready for it?
I have no idea what she's about to say, folks.
Coming out of the bathroom, dropped my sunglasses.
Oh, funny.
That's what we got.
So, I think she should wear them the rest of the cruise.
It's a new look. I can dig it.
Did you have
First
the
I gotta
other
walk
ones?
around like this.
Did you have the other lens? Where's it at?
I got.
Have you tried to pop it back in?
I'm gonna try.
All right. What a dork.
We are entering the port of Nassau Bahamas right now. It is so beautiful.
All right, so we have arrived at Nassau Bahamas and we are going ashore right now. Going to have loads of fun. Let's go check everything out. Thank you so much. Got your card? Welcome to Nassau! We're gonna get in a shot here with you. So yes, so they are amazing, and you are new to the Norwegian Sun,
Yes,
right?
I'm very new.
You are doing a great job.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
All right, so one thing to be aware of when you arrive at Nassau, there is a little bit of a walk to get into where the shopping and everything is. So just a consideration if you're on shore for a long time. May want to consider bringing some good walking type shoes. I have some in my backpack. But anyway, a little bit of a walk, but it's not bad, and all the fun is directly ahead of us. All right, so we just walked in from the pier, and immediately at Nassau Bahamas, you come into a building, and there are plenty of people to help you, from taxi rides, going to beaches, sharing with you the variety of options of excursions. So there is plenty to do here at Nassau, and plenty of people to help you the moment you get off the ship. All right, so if you just want to do shopping, literally one block over from the pier, you have the main strip where they have a lot of the shopping. So there you go. It's super close, easy walking distance.
So what you want to look for is Bay Street.
All right, so we are on the main strip now. So the main strip here in Nassau Bahamas, you find a mixture of shops, a lot of restaurants. The shops goes everything from high-end and modern shops to you get the stuff that's just your standard touristy with really cheap gifts. So a lot of variety, but hey, just walk up, see if anything catches your eye. All right, so we were just walking down the main shopping strip. Kelly had to do business, you know what I mean? So we asked the lady at the store directly behind us. She took her in, and before I knew it, I had a first time in my life experience. I'm getting some sort of beauty treatment. I didn't even know what it was. And then they were talking about prices. They said it was $6.99. I said, I'll take 3. They said, no, it's $699. It's like the Mariah Carey brand or something. But that was an experience.
Yeah, so I walk out of the bathroom and I see Jason sitting in a chair. Okay, what are you doing to him exactly?
I'm not sure, but it's...
Actually, you're going to be the guinea pig next, so don't worry. Look at her.
You're going to be beautiful, honey.
Don't even know.
If it's even possible. Okay.
They were salespeople. They were just like, next thing you know, they're taking you in. I don't know. I about bought the store.
They made him look beautiful, though. You look much less puffy.
I think so. I'm not sure what's on my face right now, but
It was fun, though. You should go check it out if you're in the Bahamas.
all right. Next stop. The big lizard, man.
What happened?
I'm joking with it. Okay, so I just got smacked for my very first time in the Bahamas. I had the camera, the GoPro.
He deserved it.
I had the GoPro on Kelly, and I know she's scared of all types of frogs, lizards. You'll have to watch the video. We'll link it up where she just freaks out in preparation of the Appalachian Trail. But anyway, I did that with her, and there was a lady from the Bahamas walking by. She got freaked out too. They all screamed. She turned around. She goes, ah! You know, smacked me just on the arm. It wasn't hard, but anyway.
We're having a super great time here.
What a day.
The people are super friendly here, and we have had so much fun just cutting up with people and laughing and getting to know the locals. It has been so much fun.
You know, we were supposed to be in Cuba, and you know, we were looking forward to that. Everybody was.
Yeah.
And but you know, it's the old saying, cliche, but when life throws you lemons, just make some lemonade and go with it.
Yeah.
No needing complaining and being all sad.
Yeah.
Just roll.
You can find something else to do and make a memory anywhere, really.
And now we're about to share with you a variety of amazing options of things you can do while you're spending your time here at the Bahamas. If you want to get some beach time while you're here at the Bahamas, there are plenty of options. Directly behind us is Paradise Island. This is where Atlantis is at, which you can see behind us as well. And there you have Cabbage Beach, one of many. The Cabbage Beach is highly recommended even by the cruise line. It's about a $4 taxi ride each way per person, so it's not very costly and you can spend the day there. Also, just up the shore from the port, about 4.5 miles, you have Cable Beach. This is near many of the resorts like Sandals Resorts, and so a little taxi ride there. You can spend a great day at a beautiful beach in the paradise land of the Bahamas.
Another option is to go on an amazing excursion.
One option would be for you to go out on a catamaran boat for the day.
Or you can snorkel the colorful reefs filled with marine life.
For those that want to go deeper, you could also go scuba diving. They have fascinating wrecks to scuba dive here around the Bahamian Islands, or they even have toothy sharks if you want to be a little bit more adventurous. Another one of the most popular options to do while you're at the Bahamas is to go to Atlantis. Atlantis is the great resort and hotel complex that is directly behind us. There are tons of things to do so you and your whole family can spend the day there. There's the water park, they have dolphin encounters, they have a cavernous dig where you can explore and discover ancient artifacts. Tons of things to do there so you can spend your entire day there having a blast while you're at the Bahamas.
Blue Lagoon Island is another great way to spend the day. There is a shuttle bus right off of the pier. It will take you to the island that is directly behind Atlantis.
Shuttle boat.
Did I say shuttle bus?
Yes.
All right, try again. Blue Lagoon Island is another great way to spend the day. When you come off of the pier, there is a ship. No.
There is all kinds of ships at the pier. That's what they have at the pier. Ships.
What is it, a boat taxi?
It's a boat
A shuttle bus.
Shuttle bus. Cut.
Blue Lagoon Island is another great way to spend the day. When you come off of the pier, there is a shuttle boat that will take you over to the island, which is located directly behind Atlantis. On the island, you can do all kinds of things. You can take a Segway tour, you can snorkel, you can simply relax at the beach, or you can have an amazing encounter with dolphins, sea lions, or stingrays. I did it. I knew I could do it.
Good job, honey.
That was tough.
She's amazing.
It's hard.
I love you so
Hard
much.
work. I love you.
Another option you have while you're staying at the Bahamas is you can take in some of the history. The steps that I am sitting on is the entry to the very first jailhouse in the Bahamas. Directly behind me is Fort Fincastle, and then directly behind me is the Supreme Court building for the Bahamian government. So right now we are walking down the Queen's Staircase.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so hot.
Dear, you are going to have to work on your toughness factor.
But we're on vacation, so we're supposed to be relaxing, not working.
What does that have to do with you complaining?
What? It's hot out here.
I'm tired.
It's like 110.
My feet are so bad.
They do hurt really bad.
Let's go rest. We are here